I got to a point in my life where doing the things that used to give me a buzz gave me no joy or satisfaction anymore. I lost my mojo. Then I actually discovered that one missing piece of the puzzle that enabled me to turn my life around and get my mojo back. In this video, I'm going to let you know what that one fundamental, simple thing is that most people seem to miss. I now wake up every day excited and motivated to get on with it.
It's good.
Well, not exactly every day, probably 99, 98% of the time. I still have bad days, just like everybody else. I don't think I can do this anymore. But I'm going to let you know how this has helped me and can help you physically, mentally and spiritually. This is just one simple principle that you can apply to your life straight away. My name's Dwayne Brown. I'm an NLP master practitioner, trainer and hypnotherapist. But more importantly, I was someone who was living a life that wasn't me. I was in a career I hated and I was hiding what was really wrong deep down behind a wall of drunkenness and partying. I managed to learn and gain the skills I needed and become accredited in them to really turn my life around and fix what was really wrong. That's why this channel is here now. My purpose is to share what I've learned with other people to help them, hopefully before they have to go through years of pain and frustration that I did. I was a mechanic for many years, but now I'm a mental fitness mechanic. And that is the fundamental concept I'm sharing with you today in this video. Purpose. You've probably heard it before and seen videos about purpose and how important it is. But there's another fundamental concept to purpose that people seem to miss, and I did. I thought I knew what my purpose was. I thought I was on track, but things weren't happening for me. I didn't feel comfortable. But then I discovered this other part of purpose that is definitely that missing piece of the puzzle, which really helps. And I'll let you know what that is later on in the video. But once I really discovered my purpose, everything else had meaning. As I said before, nothing gave me a buzz anymore. I thought I had purpose. I thought I was following my purpose and doing all these things to give myself joy and satisfaction. But this was because my purpose was not aligned. It was not aligned with my higher purpose. When you're living with your higher purpose, you're living true to your values and beliefs. And when you're living like that, the things you need to do sort of come naturally. You don't have to force things to happen. I think that's a win. I'm going to go deeper into values and beliefs and being the person you need to be to get whatever you want out of life. But I'm going to go deeper into them in other videos. So hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for all of that. When I talk about purpose, I don't just mean your career, your family, the hobbies, the things you do for fun. Although these can all be part of it. Let's take family for example. Many people know that a big part of their purpose is to raise their kids. Great, but there can be a higher purpose to that. How do you want to raise your kids? What has God or the universe given you of life of raising your kids for? And what happens when your kids leave you and go their own way? They've formed their own values and beliefs that have evolved from yours and are probably different from yours. This is where a lot of people feel lost because they no longer have purpose. But that's okay, because it's time for another purpose. So how do we align with our higher purpose or even find our purpose? I thought you wanted to go fast. I thought you wanted to get this turbo system set up. Well, the fundamental concept for this is don't concentrate on what to do, but why. Your apparent purpose may be to make money, to buy things, to give you a buzz. But how long does that buzz last before you need bigger and better things. When you're aligned with your higher purpose, happiness and satisfaction come from the journey of pursuing your higher purpose. So, what are your values deep down? You may think you know what they are, but they may not be aligned with your higher purpose. And your values can be different in different contexts and different areas of your life. You may value maturity in your work life, and we're going to be able to get a lot more volume of oxygen into the motor. But for your family life or your love life or whatever, you may value fun or playfulness. This guy here has decided to join us. Also, the hierarchy of your values can change depending on what area of your life it is. Some of your core values may be freedom, discipline, wealth, fun, but you may put more importance on fun in your family and home life and value discipline more in your work life. Really working out what your values are can really help with your purpose to actually align with your higher purpose or even find your purpose. So write down a list of your values, your core values, what you live life to. You can even write other lists of your values involved with family or work and put them in order of importance. Spend a heap of time doing this as well. When you really think that you've exhausted all of them, just keep pushing yourself to find more. And this is where you find gold. You find things that you might not have even thought you sort of valued before, and then actually realize, wow, I do really value that. This is something that drives me in life. There are some questions you can ask yourself to help you with this. What in the world infuriates you? What do you want to see change?
How dare you?
What direction do you want to see the world go?
Like I said, the classic case of how a drag strip dies.
What big problem do you want to solve? What small problems do you want to solve? What makes you happy? What gives you satisfaction? What would you do if money was not an issue? You just didn't have to worry about money at all and you could just do what you feel drawn to do. These questions may not help you find your purpose, but they'll help you align with your core values. When you're aware of your true values, not just what you think you value, finding your purpose, discovering your purpose becomes so much easier. Live your life true to your values, and the things you value will come into your life and will help you discover your purpose. Maybe your purpose is to inspire the world, to help the environment, to help animals, to help the homeless. We're all here for a purpose, even if that purpose is just to make the people around you feel good. And just spreading positivity and good vibes really helps the world more than people give it credit for. I believe in a collective consciousness of the world and the universe, but even if you don't believe that, you've got to agree that emotions are contagious. That's why people cry watching movies, or it makes their blood boil while they're watching Karen videos on YouTube. And there are people in the world, whether they've chose consciously to do this or not, who do spread toxic vibes. So spreading good vibes is a great purpose. If you're not sure of your purpose is to find your purpose. I also help people really nail what their values are with the coaching I do. Many people believe they know what their values are, but when you start working with them, deep down they realize that they're not quite aligned with their higher purpose. And once you can align your purpose, your values and beliefs with your higher purpose, everything is a lot easier, and things what are congruent to what you value come to you in your life. And you get your mojo back.
But you gotta have mojo, baby. Yeah!
And if you're interested in working on your mental fitness, then there'll be a link to my website below and you can find out more about how I work one-on-one with people. Have a great day. Again.